On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning's 6-game win streak is snapped in a 5-4 loss at Carolina. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Friday, February 27, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning were in Raleigh on the second night of back-to-back games. They fell behind 3-0 in the first 6:41 of the game, but they started to come back, the first with 3:30 to play in the first period.
Pressuring it was Gensel. Can Lightning make a steal? Gensel does. Sabrin, left corner. Feeds the left circle. Hagel! Score! Brendan Hagel! While the Lightning are on the board, a big goal to make it 3-1 Carolina with 3:30 left in the first.
For Hagel, it's his 28th goal of the season, and then 35 seconds later,
He's going to bounce into the Lightning, and Moser bumps it to center ice and connects with Point. 3-on-2, maybe across the blind. Right circle, Kucherov holds, shoots, score! Kucherov! The Lightning get a second goal and make it 3-2 with 2:55 left in the first.
For Kucherov, it's his 31st of the season, and it extends his point streak to 12 straight games. That is one shy of his career best 13. Now the Bolts trailed 3-2 heading to the second.
Nearly 2 minutes played in the second. Lightning have a 3-2 deficit they're looking at. Here's Gensel for James across the line, open left circle. Shoot, score! Dominic James! He finishes. It's 3-3 with 18:02 left in the second. Off the rush again.
For James, it's his 6th of the season. Seth Jarvis would then score to give the Canes the lead back, but later in the second, the Bolts were on the power play.
Tico power play number 1, 50-50 in the draw. It's won by Braden Point. Radish right point. Right corner gets on front. Point! Score! Just like that! Braden Point, the power play goal. It's 4-4.
It's Point's 14th goal of the season, and the game was tied at 4 going to the third. The Hurricanes would score on a power play to take a 5-4 lead that ended up being the final score. Assistant coach Rob Zettler.
Well, we spend a lot of energy trying to come back from 3-0. You give up 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. It's never a good recipe. But I will say the boys battled back. We started to clean it up the second half of the first period, and then, second period we were fine, and then we just needed a kill. At the end, we needed a kill to kind of keep it alive, to see if we could get some points out of a back-to-back game, and we just didn't get the job done there.
J.J. Moser.
Well, they're a good team. They play high pressure all over the ice, so it's kind of hard to get some momentum, hard to get a little space. But I think obviously at the end it's a tie game. Score a PP goal. That's how it goes. I think it's more to start where we give up 3 with exactly the things that we know we shouldn't do, and when you do those things, you're usually not winning.
Dominic James.
They were ready from the start. As you could see, they got up 3 quick, so we have to have a better start if we want to win a game.
Congratulations to Jonas Johansson, who got the start in net. It was his 100th career NHL game. Head coach John Cooper missed his second straight game as he is away after the death of his father. He is expected back for Saturday's home game. The Lightning have the day off today. Tomorrow they'll host the Buffalo Sabres on Black Heritage Night at Benchmark International Arena. Limited tickets still remain to join us at TampaBayLightning.com. Puck drop is set for 7 p.m. Eastern. The game will be televised on the Spot, Tampa Bay Channel 66. Our radio pregame coverage starts at 6:30 on 102.5 The Bone and in the Lightning mobile app. Dave Mishkin and Greg Linnelli will recap this 5-4 loss to the Hurricanes on Lightning Power Lunch presented by Reef Rum today at noon Eastern. You can watch the show on Facebook, X, and YouTube, listen live in the Lightning mobile app, or download the podcast afterwards and listen anytime.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2017.
Rebound, not cleared by Phaneuf. It got blocked and Drouin to keep. Left circle. Jonathan Drouin, 16 in the period. Center point Hedman. Right circle Kucherov. Score! Hat trick! Kucherov! And it's 4-1 Lightning with 13.5 seconds left in the second.
It was a natural hat trick for Kucherov, and all 3 goals were scored on the power play. He became the first Bolt to score 3 consecutive power play goals in the same game. He also became the second Lightning player with 3 power play goals in a game. He joined Chris Kontos in the inaugural game. Braden Point has accomplished that since. Happy birthday to J.T. Wyman, who played in 41 games from 2011 to 2013. He scored 2 goals. And to Braden Coburn, who played in 350 games from 2014 to 2020. He scored 12 goals and added 54 assists. He also won the 2020 Stanley Cup. The Orlando Solar Bears lost 4-1 at the Florida Everblades. Connor Kurth, the lone goal scorer for Orlando. The Solar Bears will host the Everblades on Saturday night. Thank you for listening to the Daily Strike for Friday, February 27, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is Hockey Day.